Every choir I've sung in, I've seen a lot of different scientists and engineers involved, and I mean maybe that's just how many scientists and engineers are in our society and the selection of society that we have around the universities.
Since relocating to UNSW in 2013, Dr. Stuart Prescott has been a staunch member of the Collegium Musicum Choir. When he isn't singing, he is a researcher and academic with the Complex Fluids Group at UNSW Engineering.
I've been singing since I was a young lad, and choirs have always been part of my life. So when I got to university as a student, one of the first things I did was join the choir, and then throughout my career, as I've moved from university to university, chasing jobs and postdocs and academic positions, the first thing I do in a new city is find a choir and join it, and it's usually been a choir based at a university. Partly because I just find that the university choir is such an awesome academic thing. So you have a collection of really keen, young, talented students who are often musically much more talented than me, but they're the raw material. They don't have the experience. And so I might have some decades of experience in choral singing on them and sort of know how to do a thing, but they know the theory and they have their study of how to make it really work well. And so it's one of these wonderful things where it's staff and it's students working together. It's people working in their discipline, in their speciality, with people outside their specialty. It's also community. So we have people from outside the universities normally participating in the choirs, and CMC is one of those things. We have people outside the university coming in, and the university contributes to that community as well. So I love choirs as being an important part of the university. Yeah, we miss the students. We're starting to reopen our labs, and so we have our research students into our labs now, and we have some of our people are making some progress on the research front as well, which is good. Missing choir, that's one of the big things. Choir's a big part of my week. I mean, it sounds a funny thing to say, it's a 2-3 hour block on the Wednesday evening, but it's that contact with an entirely different group of people. It's that mental release from thinking about molecules and surfactants and shampoos and paints that I do for my research. It's that release from worrying about the big pile of assignments that need marking for the teaching. And it's a chance to think about the beauty and the music and interact with lots of different people. And so not having that in the week, that's really sad. And so it's been lovely that Sonia's been running our little online Zoom sessions for choir over the last few weeks. It's not quite as good as the same thing, but it is nice to see the people and get some music still. There's an amazing correlation between people studying science and engineering and music. Art as well to an extent. Painting and chemists for some reason seems to go together. But yeah, maths, physics, which is the underlying sciences underneath engineering, maths, physics and music are things that tend to go together quite a lot. I have theories. I mean, sort of the beauty, the mathematical beauty of something like a Bach choral writing is fantastic to look at. You can see the symmetry and the maths within it. You can see what he's trying to do. There's a set of rules that you follow as part of it. A lot of music is very, very mathematical, but there's then this artistic beauty added to it as well, and so there's an appeal to it in that. So yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons why we have these correlations between maths and science and engineering, and then we have a whole lot of people in choirs and orchestras and the like as well for the same reasons.